Hello and welcome to another vlog on this channel. Welcome here once again. So you've seen the topic. I'm going to talk about my experience with intentionally learning to romanticize my life. And what does this mean? For me, it means to intentionally find ways to make my everyday feel better. Now, I realize that one thing with growing older is that you have to unlearn some things about yourself, and sometimes this comes from your experience, your relationships. Like, you get to see things about you that you need to unlearn. And I realized that since I started intentionally deciding to romanticize my everyday life, I've always felt much better. Now let me give an example. Now, I've always wanted to dye my hair red or burnt orange, and I've not had the courage or the momentum to go to the market to get it real dye. And I was like, okay, I'll go to the market, get that a brown hair color or a red hair color. I've never used any colored like stuff on my hair. I've always used black. So I was like, let's try this out. And it turned out good. Like, I think I look good. So I realized that as long as what you're experimenting on is not going to endanger your life, open yourself to experimenting in order to make your life feel much better. I realized that when you intentionally take care of yourself within your capacity, there's something about that brings a sense of healing to you. um I remember there's an old vlog I talked about how I'm learning to let go as an ex-holder. And I realized that one thing about hoarding is that you are so attached to things, even if they are not good for you, or even if they are old. Like, you are not opening yourself to new experiences. And I realized that the more I've tried to be more experimental, I have felt like more liberated as a person. Moreover, this is your first life. This is my first life. How am I planning to live it? And I made a pact with myself a year ago that I would try my best to make sure that I wouldn't regret my decisions. So that means that I would be very intentional with decisions that I make. And if I see something like, okay, let's try this out. Like, this is this is an opportunity. This is like, let's explore. And I realized that since I've been having that mindset, I felt like better with myself. So why am I doing this vlog? I just realized that since I decided to have this mindset concerning myself, romanticizing my everyday, finding ways to make my everyday feel special, no matter how mundane it appears to be, I realized that doing that has made me feel more in love with being alive. To be very honest, the current happenings in the world and even in my current location is not palatable. And it's very easy to get depressed, get disappointed, get overwhelmed with like negative emotions. And I have a responsibility, we have a responsibility to navigate our emotions. If you have people in your life that are down there for you, good for you. That's lovely. I do have my own people, but I realize that the more I'm learning to take charge of my own emotions, learning how to navigate through them and walk through them with God, the better I feel about myself, the better I feel about my living. And I've been learning to accept very hard truths about being alive, existing with human beings. Sometimes even when you don't want trouble, trouble will come your way. And an experience that I had made me realize, like, girl, how you planning to handle unexpected annoying situations? Like, how you planning to accommodate them? Because some of us, we don't like things that happen when we don't plan it. Like, even if it's a spontaneous thing, we want it to be something that at least we expected. So my encouragements, if you're out there watching this, like, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching through. I don't know what you are doing currently to romanticize your life, to make your life feel much better. I did not see any specific thing that I've been doing except the fact that I decided to change my hair color and I love it. I think it looks really good on me. So maybe sometime in the future, I'm actually going to really dye my hair red. I think that would be really nice, seeing that this actually looks good on me. So if you're out there, this is an encouragement to you that just be intentional with your everyday. Like, it's your life. So how do you want to live it? How are you planning to look back on your life? How are you planning to look back on your youth? Are you planning to look back on it and like, okay, I actually made effort. Okay, if it didn't work out, good. If it worked out, good. Like, I took the chance that was presented to me, and I tried to do something with it. And I think that is a better thing to do than to like, oh, I wish I did that. Oh, I wish I went there. I think it's a better way to live, so that as we go older, we can learn from our experiments, we can learn from our experiences, and in turn, it makes us actually wiser. Now, the side note, I think it's going to be a very pathetic way to live if you get older and you don't get wiser. So, experiences make you wiser, and they do so by what you choose to make of it. So, I think it's pathetic if you grow older and you are foolish. Or I think it's also very pathetic to grow older and you are literally very like bitter about how you spent your youth. So please, whatever decisions you are making today, be intentional about it. You don't want to go get old and be grumpy and jealous of people younger than you. You don't want to get old and be bitter about other people making progress or who have done something meaningful with their life. This is your first life. Make it worthwhile. Make it worth the while. So yes, thank you for being here. If you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do. If you're a subscriber, thank you here. We've been growing gradually, small, and I thank you for everyone that has joined recently. It's a pleasure having you here. So until next time on this channel, continue to stay safe and God bless. Bye.